What's up, guys? It's Bryan Ingham with Ingham Realty. Welcome to another episode of Enjoy Living in North Idaho, where I talk about everything North Idaho. So if you're interested in North Idaho, this is the channel for you. Please hit the subscribe button. Today, we're going to look at the town of Harrison, Idaho, the largest town on Lake Coeur d'Alene. Well, 100 years ago it was. So what happened? Well, let's jump right into it and find out. Like I said, Harrison is located on Lake Coeur d'Alene, but it's on the east side of Coeur d'Alene Lake. Coeur d'Alene, which is the main city, is on the south end of the lake, and where Harrison, down on the east side, about a 55-minute drive there. So what you do is you take the 97, which goes all along the eastern shore of the lake. It's a really beautiful drive heading down there. Get to see all these cool bays and homes and all this stuff on the way down. Very, very scenic. Harrison is also located where the Coeur d'Alene River flows into Lake Coeur d'Alene. The Coeur d'Alene River is one of the two main feeder rivers, that one and the St. Joe, which fills up the lake and then flows out into Spokane River. This river goes way up 37 miles into the Silver Valley and then hits the Clark Fork River. But this river is boatable for many, many, many miles. I've gone by boat several times. It's one of my favorite boating trips, is going up that Coeur d'Alene River. You're back in the mountains there in the trees, and it's just peaceful and quiet. Hardly anyone on it usually. A little bit about the history of Harrison. The town was named after Benjamin Harrison, who was our 23rd president. And the town was incorporated in 1899. And it was the largest city on Lake Coeur d'Alene, as well as in Kootenai County. And there's a lot of towns in Kootenai County, like Coeur d'Alene, Hayden, Rathdrum, Post Falls. This was the largest at a population of 1,250 people. The main employer there was a sawmill because of the access of the river and the lake and all that there. But then in 1917, there was a great fire that burned half of the city down, and the town was never rebuilt. So now there's only a couple hundred people there, is the population of Harrison. Besides the railroad, a lot of people used to travel there by steamboat. Today, a lot of people also travel there by boat. Like most of the times I've visited Harrison have been by boat, because it's just a cool place to hang out when you're boating around the lake. And then every year on the last weekend of July, they have the old time picnic, which is to commemorate all this cool history that Harrison has. Or you could always just check out the museum they have anytime. So now Harrison, which was once a thriving city, is now mainly a tourist attraction. And a lot of people go there every year, especially during the summer, because they got some awesome stuff to do there. I've talked about the boating, but one of the main things, if you love bicycle riding, they have the trailhead for the Trail of the Coeur d'Alenes there. And this is a 72-mile bike ride that goes along the lake, the Coeur d'Alene River. Just so beautiful. If you're into biking and beauty, it's one of the best places to go around here. Some other activities in Harrison, you have a nice little beach there, and you can play in the water, go swimming, and you have a nice marina right there, which parked a boat many times there, so it's good spot to come in and go to some of the restaurants and shops and have some ice cream or whatever. And they got a nice little park downtown where they have a lot of cool events throughout the year, and especially throughout the summertime. And the town is kind of perched up on a little hill, so everywhere in town you got pretty good views of the lake and from the the park and shops and restaurants and all that right there. Let's take a little look at the town and the downtown. It's a beautiful old downtown and very, very picturesque setting overlooking the lake there. And they got some different shops there, shopping, some nice restaurants. I've eaten at some there, one on the marina with a nice patio overlooking the lake. And they got some ice cream shops there. And so it's really set up for a tourist town. They do have some things you need for those that live there, but they really don't have a ton of shopping there. So if you live there, you'll probably need to go down to like St. Mary's, which is only about 20 minutes away. Or if you want to go to Costco, then again, go up to Coeur d'Alene area, probably about an hour north of you is the Costco. And as far as healthcare goes, they have something called Harrison Community Ambulance. And but if you want more of a hospital, you probably have to go down to St. Mary's, where they have Benewah County Hospital. And then of course up in Coeur d'Alene area, you got a ton of stuff more there. I'm going to talk about the different types of homes and neighborhoods in a minute. But first, if you guys are thinking about moving to North Idaho or a small town like Harrison, please give me a call, send me a text or email. Would love to answer any questions that you have. I've been helping people buy and sell real estate for over 20 years now, and I would just love to be your guide. So as far as the homes and neighborhoods in the Harrison area, there's actually some different areas because even though the town of Harrison is pretty small, the downtown area, Harrison city limits actually spans like at least 20 miles from north to south. So throughout Harrison, the prices range from $239,000 up to $22 million, with the median price being $1.4 million. You're like, wow, why is that so high? Well, the median's brought up because of a neighborhood on the south side of Harrison called Gazer Ranch. And it's actually one of the most expensive neighborhoods in Idaho. And I actually did a whole video on it that you can watch right here. And yeah, that's where a lot of the rich people, celebrities, people that love North Idaho, love the beauty and freedom here as well, but they got to have their own little gated community there, which you can buy too if you got the money, and I'd love to help you there as well. But as far as like the downtown area of Harrison, the median price is only about $439, so a lot more affordable down there. But because Harrison is overlooking Lake Coeur d'Alene, you have a ton of view properties all up and down Harrison, overlooking the lake, and so you get some sweet views there, and some for not too much money depending on the type of house you get. And there's also a lot of lots for sale. They're still doing building, not like mass building, but there's a lot of lots, view lots that you can get, build your dream house and have a sweet view of Lake Coeur d'Alene. And of course, up and down the lake, you also have some waterfront homes that have their own docks where you can just boat around the lake anytime you want, which is always really cool. And something else that Harrison has a lot of, because it covers a lot of miles, is a lot of great acreage properties, a lot of big ranches, nice farms and in the hills and mountains, and some really sweet spots back in there. And some have views of the lake, some are tucked back in there, but the lake is right nearby. And so it's, yeah, a good spot to get away, enjoy your own private North Idaho. So what do you think? Is Harrison the small town for you? If not to live, you got to at least come and visit this place. It's a pretty cool spot. If you guys like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. That way you'll be notified of all my new videos when they come out. I'm putting out new videos every week showcasing the whole area of North Idaho. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.